Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to see what is a pilot, what is meant by a pilot, and what is pilot relaying scheme, and what are the different types of pilot relaying schemes. So this pilot relaying scheme is nothing but it comes under the point of unit protection. Unit protection is nothing but, as we have seen in the last lectures, so if we need to protect a particular part of the power system like this, so if it is a transmission line, if we need to protect a particular part, so on both sides of it we will be installing CTs, right? So between that, to measure the difference in a particular electrical quantity between the secondaries of two CTs, will be connecting both the CTs, secondaries of the CTs, by using some cables or some wires. So these are called as pilot. These wires are nothing but called as wires, called as pilot. So pilot is nothing but to measure some electrical quantity at the two ends of transmission line, or to compare that electrical quantity, we require some interconnecting channel between them. So that interconnecting channel is called as pilot, right? So this is that pilot. So now let us see what are the different types of pilot relaying schemes available. So there are three different kinds of pilot relaying schemes. They are wire pilot, carrier current pilot, and microwave pilot. So let us see one by one what are those advantages and disadvantages. Now coming to wire pilot protection. So wire pilot is nothing but by using some wires we can take it the relaying scheme, right? So those wires may be buried cables or private telephone lines which are available, right? So this wire pilot is economical for relaying or for protection of transmission line which are almost up to 30 kilometers, right? So wire, we need to take certain length of the wire to interconnect some part of the power system, that is particular unit of the power system. So it is economical for the lines, for protecting transmission lines up to 30 kilometers, right? So coming to carrier current pilot protection scheme, so this is nothing but a low voltage high frequency protection. So it have a frequency of 50 kilohertz to 700 kilohertz, right? So it is used to transmit information from one end to other end with low voltage and high frequency signal, right? So this is also called as power line carrier. So it is applicable for greater than 30 kilometers length of transmission lines. It will be economical, right? When the number of services which requires pilot channels is greater than technical or economical capabilities, then we go for microwave pilot protection scheme. That means if for greater than 30 kilometers also, if carrier current protection is not economical, then we will go for microwave pilot protection scheme. So this microwave pilot protection is nothing but it is a radio channel of very high frequency which is up to 450 to 10,000 megahertz, right? So during this microwave pilot protection, the frequency used is this one. So for transmitting information from one end to another at such high frequencies, so there will be a radio channel, so which is used to transmit the information. So in this, we need some for a particular distance, for particular intervals of distances, so we need to install antennas. So for every 40 to 50 kilometers, 40 to 60 kilometers, we need to install an antenna, so that from that antenna to the next antenna, the information will be transmitted. So many repeating stations are to be installed. So the power requirement is very less, that is less than 1 watt. So this is economical, but the problem in this microwave pilot protection scheme is installing of antennas at regular intervals, right? So there is one coming to the disadvantage of wire pilot protection scheme. So if we need to protect our transmission line, that is 3-phase, if it is 3-phase, if we need if we go for pilot protection, what happens? We need to take for three phases 3 wires, and for neutral 1 more line. That means 4 wires are to be taken for 3 phase line. So to avoid this, we go for 2 wires only to carry the information. So how that is done? That is done by taking a summing transformer. It is called as summing transformer. What is the function of this summing transformer is, at the primary, the 3 phases of the transmission line are given at 3 different points of this summing transformer. So the currents which are coming from the 3 phases will go to this summing transformer and gets added up and gives the resultant value, so that only 2 wires are enough for the resultant will be coming through out of this transformer, 2 wires, so that the reduction of number of wires from 4 to 2 can be done using this summing transformer. So in such way, we can overcome the required length of the wire for wire pilot protection. Also, even though if we reduce or if we use summing transformer, it is only economical for the lengths of transmission lines which is less than or equal to 30 kilometers. This is about different types of pilot protection schemes or pilot relaying schemes. We shall see one by one in detail in the coming lectures. Hope you have understood till now. Thank you.